Hey guys, Comet here. It has been a very, very long time, but I'm back at it. So I'm gonna load up a... Oh, what is this? Supply closet. Well, this is new. View all of my colony's blueprints. What is this? Huh. Interesting. Well, I guess I'll figure this out eventually. Duplicants? Oh, it's a list of all the duplicants. I've been wanting one of these for a long time. So it looks like there's 39 now. Quinn is new, at least to me. Hay is also new. And I think Steve is new. I can customize each duplicant. Oh, that is so cool. Okay. I'll come back to that. But what I want to do is load up a new game here. A survival, of course. It's boring old Terra. Oceania. Rime. I almost always do Rime. I don't know what it is about Rime. I like the idea of being on a really, really cold asteroid. Verdant. Arborea. Are these two new? I think they just look different. Vulcania. Badlands. Iridio. And Oasis. See, I think the Overly Scienced series was actually on a Rime map. And then max difficulty, of course, was on Oasis. I want to try one that I haven't really done before. And Badlands here looks kind of interesting. And for some reason, the volcano map just seems like it should be harder than Oasis. Maybe we'll do, like, a dice roll or something. Well, let's see, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 8 different maps? So I need to roll an 8-sided die. Okay, so I have a simple dice roller here. Let's see what map we're gonna get. Number 3. So, 1, 2, of course. Okay, I guess we're doing Rime again. Now, I actually want to show what I like to do to the maps, because it's actually super easy to tweak some of the generation settings. So, under your Steam games, Steam apps, go to Common, and then find your Auction Not Included. You're gonna go into Data, Streaming Assets, World Gen, Worlds. And then here, you can bring up, let's just say, Force Default here. It shows you everything it uses to generate the world. And so, what I like to tweak are these two numbers here, and that changes the world size. So if you're playing on maybe a not-so-great machine, you can force your world to be smaller. If you've got a better computer, you can increase them to make it bigger. And then I also like to come down to the bottom here and change how many geysers spawn. And then you can do the same thing with oil spawn as well. And then I think if you completely delete this section, there won't be any of the indestructible POIs on the map, but it might interfere with the story, so don't delete this at your own risk. And Rime, I think, is called Sandstone Frozen. Oh, it looks like it remembers. Yeah, last time I played this, I actually increased the map size. And so the default numbers are both divisible by 128. So it ends up being a 2 by 3. Here I just added 128 blocks to both dimensions, so it's going to be a 3 by 4 map. And then let me see if it remembered what I did down here. Yeah, it does. Wow, okay. So we're going to generate a lot more geysers, and it looks like we're generating more oil reservoirs. Okay. Now I started tweaking the map that way once Tools Not Included stopped working on me, and I figured it'd just be easier if I can just edit the map myself. So let's see, what world traits am I looking for here? I want Metal Rich, It's almost impossible to play without that. I don't really care about frozen core or a molten core. Frozen core, metal rich, slime molds. I've never actually seen slime molds create a problem. Irregular oil, it's kind of annoying, because then you end up with like oil pockets at the top of the map, and I think it's easier if all of the oil is just down at the bottom. Metal pour, definitely not. Alternate pod location. Oh, speaking of alternate pod locations, you can actually change where you start by tweaking these numbers here. So if you want to be perfectly in the center, then change all of these to 0.5. Otherwise, you'll just end up somewhere within this range. So I think it's kind of annoying when I'm not in the center. So I'm going to go ahead and change both of these to 5. And I will save that. So here's one. We've got metal rich, geoactive, large glaciers, which doesn't really matter on this map because everything is basically a glacier. Story traits, what are these? Well, I guess I'll find out as I progress through the story. Here's one that I think might be interesting. Got trapped oil, so most of the oil in this world would need to be extracted. That's fine. Geoactive, subsurface ocean, mixed boulders, frozen core, and metal rich. So it's going to be very cold. There's not going to be any magma down at the bottom. Which means we're going to have to rely on volcanoes for any source of real heat. Alright, let me go into... Wait, what is this? Story traits. Oh, so I can disable them if I don't want to... I see. Well, I'll enable all of them, because it's all new to me. Game settings. Hunger. Oh, this one. I remember this one. This is what kind of frustrated me on the Spaced Out DLC. I really don't like having to repair the Atmos suits, so I'm not going to change this. I'm going to leave this on indestructible. We can make it a little harder. Ravenous. Frankly depressing. Disease. Morale. And I can change the frequency of meteor showers now? Interesting. Okay. So I guess right now I have to make a decision. Do I want more solar power? Or do I want to make a regolith melter? Because if meteor showers are more frequent, then the doors are going to be closed a lot. So I'm not going to get much solar power. But if I turn them down, then I'm not going to get much regolith. I guess I could just leave it on the default. Doomsday. An onslaught of apocalyptic hailstorms that feels almost personal. That's fantastic. I think maybe I'll do one tick up to Cosmic Storm. Because I don't really rely on solar all that much anyway, and I think regolith just gives more power. And save to the cloudy, yes please. I do not want to lose this save. Okay. I guess I should check my mods first too. Hopefully I don't lose any of these settings. Pliers fixed. Chain deconstruction, clean floors. Deconstructible props, deconstructible features. Drywall hides pipes. Oh, I think this one is from the hardcore series. And trash cans. What are trash cans again? Trash cans. What do you do? It's 3 new trash... Oh, this is actually really important. Yeah, this will become important late game. Because of all of the regolith that's going to be coming in. Because if I just keep accumulating a bunch of regolith on the map, even if I turn it into igneous rock, then I'm just going to be accumulating igneous rock. And that takes processing power, the more of it I have just sitting there. And so I think this will be good to enable. And I don't think this actually did anything. It didn't feel like it made the game any harder. Maybe not. I'll leave this one disabled. But I think these are all just generic quality of life mods that I am used to using. Oh, yep, it's gonna want to restart now. Okay, it looks like all of the mods that I wanted enabled are now enabled. Let's go back to New Game, Survival, and then will Control V work? Hey, look at that. Yep, this looks like the same map. Game settings. Those are all the same. Perfect. I think we can go ahead and start. Ah, yes. Good old duplicant selection. So we're gonna want a builder, a digger, and a researcher. And for the colony name, we can just say New Oni Series. Nice and generic. Okay, building and ranching, I don't really care about. Flatulent, definitely not gonna take you. Cannot do attacking errands. Building +7. I think we might take Ren. Digging +8. That's pretty nice. +9 science, wow. Decreased agriculture, decreased decor, and cannot do attacking errands. All of them are vomiters, that's funny. I think this is a pretty solid set of duplicants to start with, so we're gonna go ahead and embark. I've awoken at the target location, but colonization efforts have already hit a hitch. I was supposed to land on the planet's surface, but became trapped many miles underground instead. Although the conditions are not ideal, it's imperative that I establish a colony here and begin mounting efforts to escape. Alright. Let's immediately pause the game. Zoom out a little bit so we know what we're dealing with here. And I think it's F3 for the... Yep, look at that. I remember the controls. Okay, so it's just freezing everywhere. That's fine. So I think what I'm gonna do is just what I always do. I want to dig out this right here, and then I'll leave one tile on both sides for airflow. So we'll go ahead and dig out this way a ways, and I want my floors to be 4 tall, and once I get some material, I can go ahead and put in the ladder. And I need to change the schedule so that they look a little bit more like this now. Alright, that's set. Now priorities. We want auto to focus on digging and then attacking. We want Ren to focus on building, and Catalina researching. And then no one else is allowed to research. Not even new duplicants. Alright, I think that's all of the setup I need. Alright, get to work, duplicants. So the ladder's gonna look kinda like this. And that'll give us access to this lower portion down here. And I want to make sure I have good airflow. Alright, looking good, guys, looking good. Let's see, we need to still make a place for them to... Oh, I can change the view type. Oh, that's new. Cool. I don't know how often I'll use that, but nice to know. Okay, I need to get in a little mini bedroom. I suppose here's fine. Maybe something like this for now. And then I will need to dig out this copper so that I can make the research station and power it. And then this might also be a good place for the first bathroom. So we'll go ahead and get some wash basins, and then some outhouses. And then on these doors, to improve duplicant flow, we're gonna open this one, and then restrict access to this one. Same for here. Open, and then no access. I'll set these to be left only, so that the duplicants only wash their hands when leaving. Well, what did I just press? I got a new blueprint. Cool. Print. Canary yellow. The original coal mine... That's funny. Because canaries were used to detect toxic gases back in mines. Alright. Cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're not allowed to keep my duplicants awake at night. Okay, so we need a way to get up to this water here. Maybe it would be easier to take it from this pool. Okay, so I'll get them to dig up this way, and then I'll put in a, where is it? Pitcher pump. There we go. That'll get our bathrooms online. We still need oxygen and food. So for oxygen, maybe here would be a good spot for it. And then I could also put the research station here. We're gonna need some way of powering that. And then I'll get a couple of batteries. And then connect all that up. Now we can select a research. Let's see, I think basic farming and meal preparation are like the first two I always go for. Then after that, I think sanitation. And then maybe we can go into air systems. How do I... Oh. Oh, there's no way to queue. Right, this isn't, I'm used to Captain of Industry. Alright, we've got some water now. So the only thing we're missing is a food source. And I think... Oh, we got an idle dupe. Nope, not allowed. I think I want to put the food source next to the water here, because the water might retain some of the heat a little better, until I get... Oh, maybe that's the other thing I should research. After meal preparation, I think I'm gonna go... Temperature modulation. Yeah, I need to encase the food in insulated tiling so that I can keep it warm. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I guess I could put it anywhere. Now, I can't dig too far this way because this sand will collapse, so let's actually just keep it at this level here. I need to explore and see what's around me. I'm not seeing any geysers yet. Well, that's a little unfortunate. Alright, let's check over this way for some geysers, because I can't dig past the granite here yet, but I can dig all the way up to it. Research complete. Alright, thank you. Now we'll go into... Oh, wait, no, I need the supercomputer. Right. Okay, we'll do this to get the advanced research capability, and then temperature modulation. See? I still remember what I'm doing. Oh, here's our first geyser. Now, do I cheat and see what it is? I mean, I'm just really curious. What is this? A minor volcano. 4221. What does that mean? Huh. Is it its location? Weird. So that's a useless geyser for now. I need to find a water source, actually. Because these will be depleted. Maybe let's dig down a little further. I haven't really thought about what I wanted to accomplish in this episode yet. I think I'm just gonna go for some kind of colony stability point, and then call it good. Oh, research complete. What does that get us? Compost? Mess table? Oh, this is all the other stuff. Yes, okay. But now that we have the mess table, we can actually... Let's put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I want to get these rooms designated as special rooms. Like, this is a latrine and this is a barracks. I want to get a mess hall over here. And it looks like we've got a new duplicant. Farming and tidying. Digging, ranching, and decorating. Building impaired seems kind of bad. Well, I am going to need to grow some food soon, so I guess we'll be taking Meep here. I'm going to pause the game, and then get Meep onto his own schedule here, and then change Meep's priorities. So we want you to focus on farming. Alright, that should be good. There doesn't seem to be anything else down here either. I think maybe because the map is just so big, the geysers are very spread out. That means we're gonna have to do a lot of digging to find stuff. Which is okay. Maybe we search now in this upper left of the base. Oh, Catalina just finished some research. That should be the... Yes, okay. So let's go into temperature modulation now. And then I will need to build a supercomputer. And make sure it has power. Let's see, I have to dodge this water here, so let's put the ladder... I don't know, maybe here? Let's see what's up this way. Alright, good. Now this is considered a mess hall. So they will be getting the morale bonuses from this room, and this room. So that will help with stress levels. As far as food is concerned, I don't have too much muckroot left. As long as I keep digging, I should get more muckroot dug up. And I need to keep digging so that I can explore. So I think that problem will resolve itself. Fingers crossed. But if not, maybe I should just dig these up to be safe. It doesn't look like there's anything up here either. Wow. I am not sure what I'm going to do. Build that ladder as high up as you can go, Ren. Oh. Cool steam vent, TH24 6x1. What? Ah! Really? So the game crashed when I clicked on the geyser, so I'm not gonna do that again. Or I guess I could save the game, click on it, and see if it really is a problem to click on it. Okay, so here's that geyser again. I'm going to save as, new save, new Oni series, geyser test. Okay. Yep. When I click on it, it doesn't like it. I have no idea what this means. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. So it sounds like when I click on it to open the geyser details, they don't exist. That's unfortunate. I wonder if it has something to do with the deconstructible features mod. I could try unchecking that one. So we'll go back to the geyser test here. And now what happens if I click on it? Nothing. Okay, so it is that mod. Look at that. Problem solving on the fly. This is good that we found this, though, because now we have a source of water and a source of heat. I just can't break into it because I still have to get through this granite. Yeah, okay, where's my digger? Oh, research complete. Gas valve, liquid valve. Okay, it looks like that was the airflow research. Who's my digger again? No research is... what? What? She can't even use that yet. Go away. Meep. Improved farming. We'll go ahead and get that. Who's my digger? Auto. How close are you to leveling up? Not that close. We really need hard digging. Starvation? Why are you starving? There's food. Go eat. I guess I'll just have Auto keep clearing this. I mean, it has to be dug out eventually. Oh, now I understand what all those numbers mean. I can rename it. That's cool. That's actually really helpful, because then I could put, like, statistics and stuff in the name. And then I won't have to recalculate. And I guess because the deconstructible features mod was so old, this new feature wasn't compatible with it. At least that's my guess why it kept crashing. Catalina earned a skill point. Can we? Yes. Advanced research. Now she can use the supercomputer, and we can get insulated tiling. Ren just earned a skill point. What do? You construct. Okay, well, we'll upgrade that. There it is. Did we just get insulated tiling? We did. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and select a new research after the autosave, of course, because it shows up in the worst times possible. Let's see, what was I going to get? I think we need to start getting rid of CO2, but then that means we're going to have to start processing polluted water. Okay, let's do sanitation into distillation into decontamination. I think that's a reasonable path. Oh, and auto, finally. Hard digging, thank you. So I'll go ahead and cancel all of these temporary dig commands here. I don't want auto to have to worry about this. What I want him to do... We need to break through the granite in some key places. I think maybe over here. I think they can make that jump. You dig through here. And then dig through the granite here. Alright, so that'll let other duplicants get out. And do some digging if they need. And then I should probably... Yeah, I should probably allow them into here somehow. I want to come maybe up and around this way. Kind of like that. Okay. Colony still requires a food source, yes. Where is it the warmest? Right around this. Let's see, I think mealwood, or meal lice. Is it mealwood, meal lice? Mealwood. You grow between 10 and 30 C. And over here... Okay. Yeah, so it looks like I can put it down in this area, and it would be fine. The only problem is that they might get fertilized with cold dirt, which then just makes the plants cold. Okay, so I want to make a little room here. I've got... It looks like sandstone is the only thing I have in abundance right now. I'll make a little hot box right here. And how many plants do I need? I need to calculate that. So I've got 4 duplicants right now. So using the rocket calculator, I can go to the food tab. I've got 4 duplicants right now. Hunger difficulty is ravaging. And I don't think any of them have bottomless stomach, and I want to feed them meal lice. So I'm going to need 40 plants. That is making me reconsider playing with ravaging on. It makes the early game so brutal. So it looks like it's just 10 plants per duplicant. How big is this? So that'll feed 2. And then can fit another 2 down here. So this middle one actually shouldn't be insulation. Put the insulation here. Okay, well, we'll see. I guess I do need Otto to come dig this out. And it needs to be 20 from the door. So then right here, this is 21. So I don't need any of this. Let me double check that. Yes. Okay. Farm tiles. Galore. Go, my duplicants. Solve your hunger problems. That's gonna be a lot of dirt to keep all these plants fed, too. Because it's 100 kilograms per cycle. Per duplicant. And one tile here, looks like it's 1700. So that'll last one duplicant 17 cycles. But it's actually cut in half, because whenever you mine a natural tile, you lose half the mass. So really, it's only like 8-ish days of food. Oh, and we have a new duplicant. I think I'm actually going to take the hatchling, because I don't want to make this farm any bigger. No, look at that. 2 more geysers. Let's see what you are. Leaky oil fisher.
This card is useless.
and another volcano. Okay, let's see. What else do we need to research? Yes, I said I was going to go into distillation. Hold up. Where is all of your guys' food going? I don't have much muckroot left. I really need them to finish this farm. Wow. Dupes, please. There's absolutely no food left. I need to find some muckroot. But I need them to keep digging. Where's the closest source of muckroot? Looks like I got all the easy stuff. Oh, here's some. But they have to finish this ladder first. Let's see, how much is in Hexcellent? I think it's like 1600? Even the index doesn't say. Oh, here it is. 6400. Okay. Maybe we have to dig into here to get that. Because even if I get the plants planted right now, it's going to take some time for them to grow. This should have been done a long time ago. I think if I'm able to resolve the food problem, that'll be a good place to stop for the first episode. Oh, I have no more oxygen production because no one's running on the generator. Can we maybe make this priority 9? Will someone want to... You know what? It has to be Catalina. Okay, so Catalina, if you can't research, then I want you operating. Oh, and then me, of course. Okay. As long as someone's running on it. And then I have no one to change these toilets yet. I love how unhappy they look when they have to do this chore. And I think I can actually go ahead and start planting some mealwood here. We'll plant, copy, paste. And I don't even have enough seeds to fill this out yet. So that could be another problem. I could eat the egg. Maybe I eat the egg. Do I have, where is it? I have an egg cracker. I don't have a chef yet, though, to run the grill. And it doesn't look like our oxygen pressure's doing that great either. So the diffuser makes 500 grams a second. And I think a duplicant uses 100. Yeah, 100 grams a second. So in theory, this should supply 4 duplicants with enough oxygen. But if I keep digging away the map, then this also has to fill in those gaps. So I think I'll put in maybe another one down here, and then just run some power really simply like that. That way I know I have a surplus of oxygen, because when I play this game, oxygen is always included. Food, not so much, but oxygen, yes. Okay, let's see, what else can we research here? Air systems? In case we run out of algae? No, we need decontamination. Yeah, we need to start processing polluted water, because these wash basins can actually fill up, like this one. This one's got quite a bit of polluted water in it. I might need to make a little dumping hole. Uh-oh. Neither toilet's working now. I think... Right. I need to make a compost. And then... Let's see. So, Meep, when you're not farming, I need you to... Where is it? I think it's tidying. Yeah, clean outhouse. Okay, there we go. There is genuinely no food left in the colony. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think this might be a restart. Ravenous hunger is actually brutal in the early game. Maybe we can find some muckroot here. Or here. Printing pod, please be food. No. Well, they can't eat a blue suit. Or sandstone. And I don't think either of these duplicants will help me at the moment. Oh, we'll take the suit. Oh, okay, it looks like we did find a little bit of muckroot. Maybe we don't die yet. Be kind of embarrassing, first game back. I end up dying in the first 10 cycles. There's actually quite a bit of natural mealwood down here I'm gonna dig up. That way I can get them planted and domesticated. I am desperately searching for every little scrap of muckroot I can find. Okay, found a little bit more. What is this morb doing here? Go away. It also looks like CO2 buildup is now becoming a problem. I could put in a terrarium. Let's see. It barely consumes any carbon dioxide. How much do they exhale? So 2,000. This can do a third of 1,000. So I would need, was that 6 algae terrariums just to counteract all of the CO2 exhaled from a duplicant? And I've got 4 of them. So I would need 24 algae terrariums. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. The other option is to just make so much oxygen that it forces the carbon dioxide lower. Back to no food again. That's fantastic. Let's dig that up and that up. Maybe this and this. And then if you could dig into there. And it looks like there's a little bit over there as well. I might need to dig up and grab these 2 excellent fruits here. Maybe something like that. And we'll put this on a priority of 9 here. I want to make sure that we don't starve to death. Starvation, unreachable food. Yep, here it comes. Otto really needs to find some muckroot here. Yay, we found one. This is so bad. Okay, guys. I need this to be done now. Come on. You're so close to the food. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about the ladder. Just dig. The food. Get the food. Meep has almost no calories left. Wow, that actually gave us quite a lot of food. Okay. So excellent fruits are way better than muckroot. Oh, and it looks like I found another geyser. What are you? Steam vent. Let's see, it looks like we can do, I don't know. Maybe hydroponic farming? Okay, so it looks like some of the mealwood is actually growing now. So I think we're not in a state of serious crisis. I mean, we still only have half the plants planted, because I don't have any seeds. But I don't think the colony's demise is quite guaranteed yet. Especially if I keep digging up some muckroot. Looks like there's actually quite a bit down here, and maybe over here. And these buried objects could also be mealwood seeds. So that's helpful. I'll dig that one out so they can access it. Ah. No. 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 New duplicant maybe food, please? Pip eggs. Suit wearing and suit wearing. Undigging. Definitely not taking you. Yokel. I don't really care about researching errands. I have Catalina for that. Kitchen menace. Well, I don't like any of these, so I guess I'm gonna take the pip eggs. And I still need to find a place to put all of this polluted water. Do I have... I do have deodorizers, but these take power now. Yeah, they take 5 watts of power. So what I can do... maybe over here would be a decent place for it. So what I want to make is like a little place down here for polluted water. I guess this doesn't need to be out of insulated tiling. It's just a habit. Insulated tiling takes longer to build, so I'm not gonna make it out of that. But what I want to do here is get some deodorizers going. and then put a place to dump polluted water. And then I do, airflow tiles right here. So we can actually use the polluted water and sand and a little bit of power to get some clean oxygen. And it'll also give us access to clay, which later on can be smelted with a kiln to make ceramic. And ceramic is my favorite building material. Anytime I make insulated tiling, insulated piping, I'm going to try and make it out of ceramic. Oh. That looks like a big research. What was that? Agriculture? That gives me hydroponic farms and refrigerators. Okay, what else can we research? I think I'm going to want liquid reservoirs. So I'll get that. Because then I also got, let's see, where is that? I got plumbed sinks and plumbed bathrooms. So now I can actually get a ladder here and run a pump over to these bathrooms, and then the polluted water I'm actually going to put inside of a tank. And then once the tank's full, deconstruct the tank. And then the little polluted water bottles will end up on the ground. And then I'm going to use this emptier here to make a very thin layer below 1800 grams. That way the polluted water can off-gas into the deodorizers to make oxygen. And that way I won't need these diffusers anymore, taking up all of the algae. Well, I do have quite a bit of algae, so maybe I'm not quite to this point yet, but that's a really good way of making oxygen. And I am going to need those plumbed bathrooms soon, so... Well, actually... I'll do this one and this one. So we'll get a sink and a lavatory. And then for plumbing, just do something simple here. Zigzag it around, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we've got inputs here. And then outputs out the top. It'll jump over. And then come down into here. And I suppose this needs to be connected up to power as well. Looks like food is becoming a problem again. Oh dear. I think I might have to do it. Sorry, hatches. But my duplicants are more important. Okay, it looks like we might actually be reaching a point of stability. Once I get these bathrooms done, and then all of these planted, I think that'll actually be it for this one. It took me a lot longer than I was expecting to reach stability. I don't know if I like Meep running on this generator. I think I might actually disable his ability to operate. I'd rather him farm. Well, wait a minute. No, the only reason he was doing that was because there was nothing available to farm, and then something became available while he was running on the generator. That's fine. I'm tempted to actually take on another duplicant. Let's see, what did they just finish? I guess it doesn't really matter what I do at this point. Let's do brute force refinement. And then I think I'll do internal combustion. Just to keep Catalina busy. Alright, let's see what you are. Farming and supplying, cooking, and building. You know what? I think I might take Ashken. Because I need someone who can work the grill. That causes a few problems, though. I need to make some more beds. Actually... no, let's do it this way. So we'll have 8 beds. Get rid of that. And then I need to expand the mess hall a little bit, it looks like. Maybe to about there. Okay. And then I need to get him on cooking. And then onto his own schedule. So bedtime will be from these times. Bath time. And then you're supposed to work the rest of the time. Okay. Wow, that was fast. Okay, research. You know, I'm just gonna start spamming research all over the place. I think at this point, I have all the important stuff. So it's just gonna be a matter of finishing everything. And maybe on priorities, let's see. I only want Meep to be farming, so if at all possible, I want the other duplicants to not prioritize that, if they have something else they can do. Because Meep has this crop tending skill, which means more seeds should drop whenever he harvests something. And I really need more seeds, so I want to try and maximize that skill. Made a mess? Why are you making a mess? No, don't do that. It causes so many other problems. Because now they're all gonna get soggy feet, which means their stress is gonna go up. And I cannot afford for a duplicant to have a stress reaction right now. I need all of them working. Wait, where'd all the food go? We were just fine a second ago. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to dig out towards this muck root here. And I need to dig this out anyway to add more farms. And then I need these bathrooms to be working. They've almost finished this piping. Okay, we're pumping some water. That means I can deconstruct this and this. Because this sink and this lavatory will work now. I want to get all of this dug out. So that I can add some more farms. And then I'll go ahead and get the reservoirs in place. Damn it, no food again. This is actually unpleasant. I don't remember ravenous hunger being so demanding. I suppose I could try digging over to this. Maybe with a ladder here. Well, actually, if I put the ladder here, then I can hit both of them. New printable. Please be food. Please. Doctoring and ranching, doctoring, building, operating, and decorating. Well, these two are immediately out. I'm not taking on any flatulent dupes. I guess we'll take the pufflet. Well, believe it or not, I think this colony is actually reaching a point of stability. It wasn't a complete disaster like I was expecting. I've actually got a little bit of a surplus now in food. Got 5 duplicants, cycle 21. Just gonna be finishing up this farm here. I've got plumbed bathrooms, some water sources, and then later on, we have a more permanent water source. Oh, you're interrupting my outro. Let's just take the water. I've got quite a few techs researched from the tree. I've got a barracks, a washroom, and a mess hall, so my duplicants shouldn't be stressing too much. But overall, I think this was pretty effective. In the next episode, I'm definitely going to have to figure out what to do with all of this carbon dioxide, and figure out how I want to expand. But for now, I think we're good. So, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next episode.